Hello everyone, this is Martin and this week's video is called Another Perfect Trading Week. Wow. This video is for those people who follow my free trade signals program but still struggle with success, and I know why. I'm going to give you some solid advice and tell you what you can do to change that. My success has given me several perfect trading weeks in the past, and if I'm correct, I believe this is my third or fourth since I started my free signals program. Also, I've now given you approximately 700 winning pips over the last 6 weeks since the beginning of October. Many of you know me too well. I'm not going to blow my own horn. That's not who I am. And I'm not one of those smart-ass marketers who wants to sell you the sky. In fact, right from the beginning, my winning trade signals have always been free since I started about a year ago. I want to tell you a story now. When I was running my own small business, now that's before getting into Forex, I met a much older, successful businessman who ran the largest company of its kind in Canada. I asked him for some solid, good advice on how to make my company better. He said, well, don't reinvent the wheel or try to do something that's completely different. Instead, look at what already works or just copy another successful business model and make it better. Make it your own. I took his advice to heart, and over the next few years, my small business flourished and grew. Again, what's my point? Well, if you're still struggling to become a successful Forex trader, then simply you're not following my advice and instructions. You're beating your head against a wall. In this video, I'll review my perfect trading week signals from the past week, and then I'll give you the important advice that you need to hear that can change the way you trade Forex. It's about time. Okay, first things first. I normally would go right to the charts and show you the free signals I sent out the previous week, and we'll take a look at what happened. Again, like I said, it was a perfect trading week, so I'm dying to show you that. I want to get to that right away, but before I do, you can pause the video, take a look here, guys, at my humble disclaimer. It's super important, and as always, I'm not trying to give you any investment advice. I'm not an investment broker or anything like that. However, I want to make sure that you trade properly, so you can read this, and that's the important thing. Okay, so let me introduce myself again. This is me. My name is Martin, and I'm the author of the ABC Free Forex Signals. Now, I have quite a number of students from around the world who've been following me for about a year. Okay, and I'll let you know that they have been getting my free signals, and I mean free. There's no cost, no charges or anything like that. And if you still want to get them, if you're a new subscriber and you want to get my free Forex signals, then please send me your email address to mine right here. You can see mskyj007@gmail.com right here. I'll also repeat that a little bit later on, but you've got to send me your email. The signals are free for now, but pretty soon I'm going to be charging you a monthly fee for the signals, okay? And I'm just warning you. So if you're interested and if you're a new subscriber, please let me know that you want to receive the signals, okay? You can see right here, I'm a proud Canadian trader. There's the red maple leaf, and I want to get going and show you exactly what happened this past week. We're talking about the week of November 15th to the 19th, okay? Take a look over there. Now, the previous week from November the 10th here, there was one trade that was held over from the previous week to this recent week, and that was a sell Euro CAD trade, guys. This one big. Congrats if you held on to the trade over the weekend into this past week. And guys, I teach you one thing in this program. You've got to have patience. You've got to trust me. You've got to have some faith in our process, guys. And if you held the faith and you had the patience, then you would have made 110 pips approximately. You can see here price did hit our second take profit target and then went just beyond that for a total of 110 pips. So again, congrats to all of you winners. Now, this past week, starting with November the 15th, the first signal I sent out was buy USD Japanese yen. Again, I did this, guys. I take all of my own signals. Okay, I'm not feeding you any phony signals. I'm completely transparent, 100%. So you know exactly what I'm doing. And then I review the trades, which we'll do in just a moment when we look at the charts. So November 15th, buy the USD Japanese yen. This is what I did. And again, that was a big winner, guys, right here. 71 pips. It price also hit the second take profit target. Okay. Then the next day, November 16th, I sent out another signal. Buy the British pound, Japanese yen. Again, another winner. You can see that right there for approximately 32 pips. Okay. And price in this case hit the first take profit target and then retraced back, and we got stopped out, but without losing any more money. And all you have to do is follow my program, watch these weekly videos, take a look at the trade setups, because we will review all of this in just a moment, and you're going to learn how to trade properly. And then on the next day, November 17th, I sent out another signal, sell the Australian New Zealand dollar, guys. This was a nice win for, let me just take that off, for 52 pips. You can see that right there. And price did reach our second take profit level and went again just a little bit beyond that. That's what the little plus sign means. Okay, so for this recent week, this from November 15th, 19th, let's be clear. The total pips won was approximately 270 pips. That is pretty darn good. Wow. Overall, the overall total, just from the beginning of October, the start of October, we're now up to 695 pips. That's really close to 700 pips. And guys, that is an amazing success. I'm not tooting my horn. I've been providing these kind of signals right from the beginning of last year when I first started. And many of you are benefiting because you're sending me emails letting me know that you're riding on my success and you're successful as well. So thank you very much for all those emails, and let's get right to the charts where I show you exactly what happened. This is the best part, I believe, of these weekend videos, because I show you exactly each trade and what happened, and you can not only follow along, but this is how you guys are going to learn. Okay, so take a look right over here. First of all, this was the email I sent you, and guys, I send you an email always. It's the evening over here. We're in the New York time zone. I live in the area close to Toronto, Canada, and this is the Eastern time zone. We're in the same zone as New York City, so hopefully you can understand that. And I send out the signals anytime from approximately 6 to 7, sometimes as late as 7:30 in the evening. Now, I only send them out generally once a day because we're trading on the daily charts. So each candle you see is a daily candle for 1 day's worth of price movement. We're not intraday trading. We are not scalping on the 5-minute charts or the 15-minute charts, and none of that nonsense, guys. We place a trade, we close our computer, and we open it up the next day in most cases. And I do have a really high winning rate. So again, that's how we trade. Okay, this is the email I sent. You can read all the information. It gives you the sell entry. In this case, we're selling the Euro CAD. Okay, and it gives you the sell entry here, 1.4332, the stop loss, the first take profit target, second take profit target. And every time I send you a trade signal, we open each trade with 2 positions. So You figure out what your lot size is that you're allowed to trade. Let's just give you an example. You're allowed to take a trade based on the money in your account, the balance in your account, and you've used a lot size calculator, and it tells you that you can trade 4 micro lots to open a trade. So we don't just take one trade, we open up 2 trades, each with 2 micro lots. So we divide each trade, each lot size in half. Okay, so let's take a look, guys. And the entry was right here at the close of this candle. We always wait till the close of every candle to decide what we're going to do next. The entry was 1.4332. We got in there. The next day, price went up. You see, with this white candle, went all the way up to here, but our stop loss that I gave you, here's the email. You can take a look right there. Here's our stop loss, 1.4456, was still higher than the retracement candle the next day. And then the next day, price went down again. You can see that. And finally, price not only hit our first take profit, but our second take profit level right there, and then went beyond that for approximately 110 pips. Wow, big win. And a few weeks ago, I sent out a video with the expression "winner, winner, chicken dinner." So every time you have a big win, guys, if you want to know what that means, winner, winner, chicken dinner, well, just watch the video, take a look from a couple of weeks ago, and you'll understand, right? Okay, so that's the trade right there. Once price moved to our right here, let me just take that off. Once price moved and hit our second take profit and went beyond that, then we would move our stop, okay? And I'm going to use the drawing tool. From here, we would move, well, when price, yes, in this case, second, so we would move our stop. Oh, let me take that off. That's pretty sloppy. Sorry, guys. We would move our stop lower to just past the first take profit level, and you can see price actually closed there, and then here it retraced a little bit, here it retraced a little bit, and then you would have been stopped out on your second position. Your first position would have been stopped out at the first take profit level. Okay, so anyways, big winner, guys. That's exactly what happened. Let's get on to the next trade, and that was the carryover trade from the previous week. Okay, this is the first trade of this week by USD Japanese yen. Here's the email I sent out right there. All you have to do is follow the instructions, place your stop loss, in this case 113.26. Always place your stop loss on every trade you take. Here you can see the entry, the first take profit, second take profit. Okay, so let's take a look at this trade, guys, and this was a buy US Japanese yen. So we got in right here at the close of this white candle. There's our signal. And you can see the next day, price just shot up. This was a pretty big win in one candle. The next candle, okay, and not only did it hit our, right here, our first take profit, okay, but our second take profit level, once it did that, then we would be moving our stop loss to just above, right there, above the first take profit level of 114.51, and the next day price to retrace back down. We got stopped out, but without incurring any further losses, and that's what proper money management is. So we always value our risk. It's the most important decision we make in trading. How do we protect our money? And you can see beautifully, we made an awful lot of pips on our first position. Our second position, we made money even though we were stopped out, because we had moved our original stop from here to just above the first take profit level, 114.51. Okay, so that was it, guys. That was that beautiful trade. I love that. And let's take a look. The next day, buy the British pound Japanese yen. I issued this signal because of the strength that was coming into the British pound, and Japanese yen was showing quite a bit of weakness. So anyways, here is the email I sent out again, and I've depicted it graphically on the chart here. There's our entry in the blue, our stop loss in the red or pink right here, our first take profit target 154.71, our second profit target of 155.11. Okay, so let's take a look at what happened. We got in right here at the close of this candle. Okay, this was a huge momentum candle to the upside and closed just above the DTL line. So this is basically an early trend entry signal. And I want to take this off to show you something important. Okay, just a second here. Okay, we also got in because here this was a support area. Price had come back down, was going now through, well, this was previous support, now new resistance. Price had gone up higher, and I expected some good momentum coming in, and the British pound was strengthening. So here we go, guys, and let's take a look. Now, the next day, it looks like a bearish black candle, right? But first, guys, it actually reached the first take profit level right there. So our first position got stopped out, okay? And our second position, if you would have moved your stop just above the entry here, okay, right here, then your second position would have been stopped with this black bearish candle, okay? Or you would have been stopped out right there because it did close below the DTL line. So again, good winner on the first position on this trade, okay? And now we're going to go to the third trade of the week. Let me just take a look here. Okay, this is the third trade to sell Australian dollar New Zealand. Sell Audi New Zealand. Okay, with this trade, we got in right here, guys. There's our entry at the close of this big black candle. You can see it closed below the DTL line right here. There's our trade signal, okay, and good momentum coming in after this reversal. Now, another thing I want to show you on my charts, and I also when I analyze my charts, I'm always looking at support and resistance as well. And you can see right here that price came down, went up, came down, and this blue zone is the support zone. Okay, so price went back up, came back down again, retesting right here. The support zone went up. This time it broke through support, and as it's coming up, this is now resistance. So support changes to resistance, okay? And let me just do that. So you see price went up, bounced back down, and that gave me some more confidence getting into this trade, okay? And you can see then on the next day right here, price went down quite a bit. Another huge momentum candle, guys. We always talk about momentum candles because we are momentum traders, okay? So again, I just want to show you that we did get in here. Price did hit our first take profit target of 1.0349, and price then hit our second take profit target of 1.0331, okay? And that's pretty amazing. So another big winning trade. Again, congrats to all of you who took the signal. And it's really important to understand that you have to take all my signals because you never know when which signals are the big winners and which signals we miss out on, right? So it's important. You can't pick and choose. You have to basically take all my signals for you to be as successful as I am. Now, again, you can see what kind of candle is this? I'm just going to ask you. It's white. You can see it's white. It's a bullish candle in the sense that it is white, but that's all it is. It's really a bearish candle because you can see price opened up right here, went all the way up to here. The high of the candle on that day was here. The sellers brought it right back down to here, okay? And so you can see sellers are still basically in control. We have a big bearish candle here, and this is a bearish candle, or just ended up being white, okay? And I do expect price to still come down a little bit lower, perhaps to this blue zone, which is now another support zone area. Okay, so there we go, guys. That is that trade out in New Zealand. Let's get on to the lesson and and the important things that I have to say. Oh, and that is this. The advice from a wise and successful trader. I already talked to you about meeting somebody years and years ago when I was running a business before I got into trading. So these are my bits of advice that I want to give you. And guys, it's so important to follow what I'm saying, because I know some of you are still struggling, and there's no reason to do that, but I do know why that's happening. Okay, the important advice is because I know what's happening to you guys, or some of you traders, and you're still not being successful. And what we've got to do is we've got to make more changes. So here's number one. This is super important. Spend more time with your family. If you're a family person, stop wasting precious time trying to invent the Forex success wheel, especially if you have a family, kids, and lots of responsibilities. The recipe for success is already there. Copy my trade signals and spend more quality time with your family and friends. So do that instead of trying to figure out Forex on your own. A lot of you, you kind of follow me and you don't, for every signal that I send out. And because I know this, you guys send me the emails and you know who you are, and you tell me, well, you missed this particular signal because of this reason, or you didn't get into that signal because of whatever. You guys got to, I only send you the signals once a day, and you know when that happens. So pay attention, at least open up your computer for 20 minutes. That's all that you need, and you're going to be okay. And then I want you to spend time with your family. Now, number two, spend time on the important personal matters. Okay, take a look here, guys. This is actually a single father here, and again, just letting you know the scenario. I'm not saying that this is actually what's happening here, but the scenario is that if you're a single person, man or lady, and you're spending too much time on Forex activities that don't work, okay, by, by trying different strategies, by, going to different websites and spending all your time watching videos and other gurus online trying to teach you how to trade. Guys, stop wasting this valuable time on these things that don't work. It's amazing how quickly time disappears, right? Instead, engage in other aspects of your personal life that are more important, that you have neglected. So take care of the things that you really need to do, and the solution is just copy my signals and don't waste time on other websites. It's not going to work. So copy my signals, spend time. And in this case, I'm just giving you an illustrated example. It's fictional, but I just want to say that if this was like the single father spending too much time on a computer, it's better to spend that precious time on, let's say, if you had a child, instead of neglecting that important family time. So it's just an example, guys, but do the things that are really important to you. Don't waste time on a computer. Okay, so number three, acknowledge that success may not happen. Now this is a really big one, guys. Take a look. He's looking for success which may never happen. If you're on the brink of Forex success with your own trading strategies, understand that you're still just on the brink and probably have been a 50-50 trader for a long time. Again, you know who you are, right? And what does that mean? Well, you've been trading Forex for not only a year, maybe a couple of years, 3-4 years. You're quite not successful. Sometimes you make money, sometimes you lose money. And your account balance goes up and down, and you just simply haven't gotten that level of success that you're really happy with, guys. So this is who I'm talking about. I want you to acknowledge this and move on. Just copy my trades, be successful first, then experiment some more on your own. But at least, guys, copy all my trades, be successful, and then you can spend more time doing some other things, okay? And that is like perhaps trying some other strategies and that. But at least, you know, you need a starting point, okay? And that is copying my signals. Now, number 4, the truth hurts. Accept the help. If you've lost a lot of money trading and you're still not seeing any success, you need to stop trading right away, right? Okay. And you just need to copy and follow my trade signals and have faith that someone is really trying to help you. But don't stop trading. So again, take a look, guys. I don't want you to be in this position where you lose all your money. That shouldn't happen, and don't stop trading. It's time that you copy a successful trader like me and just start recouping some of your money back. Okay, so let's go on to the next item, number 5. Have some faith to help you overcome challenges. Okay, one of the biggest challenges in trading, and I'm not making light of this because it is a big problem. A lot of traders have this. You're a scared cat. If you're a scared cat and have difficulty trading because of your anxiety and stress, then you need to believe in my risk management system. Follow my winning process exactly. Don't change anything. Have faith to help you overcome the difficult challenges. Understand that not all traders in the world are losers, and so you shouldn't think like that. Okay, I want you to think positive and think that you're going to be a winner. I don't want you to be scared. Just follow exactly what I do, what I tell you, and follow all my instructions. Okay, so that is number 5, and that's a really important issue with a lot of traders. Now, number 6. I've gotten this information from some people. Discover the truth. If you're a skeptical trader and leery of other traders' success because you think that Forex trading is all hype and not legit, then you need to get off Forex websites altogether and do something that you truly believe in with confidence, or trade my free signals and discover the truth. Okay, so don't be a skeptic. Okay, guys, jump right in there, follow my signals, follow my instructions, and I'll make you a believer that you can make money in Forex. Okay, so number 7, don't believe everything you read. Now, if you've looked at other trade signal services and believe that there's something better, well, look again closely. You're fooling yourself. Do your homework and look at the reviews. Then look at the fees, because all or most signal services out there do charge you fees, okay, monthly fees. And ask yourself if the service fits in with your time constraints and your lifestyle. Again, guys, review what you can find. Take a look here, guys. In most cases, signal services aren't what they seem to be, and they will definitely not fit in your lifestyle. And by that, I mean they're usually intraday, they're scalping, they're taking signals on shorter time frames. Guys, you don't have time to check your phone or Telegram for messages on trade signals. You guys don't have time to do that all day, especially, as I already mentioned, if you're family members, if you're family people, you have better things to do than that. Don't spend all your time watching your computer or following other signals, which force you to follow them throughout the entire day. Okay, so and of course, if you miss some of those signals, then the results are not as they say and claim on their website. So just please understand that. Okay, so thumbs down to many other signal services and gurus out there. You're much better off doing something really simple, getting one signal every day, and that's exactly what I do. Okay, so let's go on to the next major point, and that's number 8. Rich people got rich by not paying for everything. Now, you may not understand exactly what I mean by that, but if you don't like the word free, then you're a sucker for all things in life that cost money. Some of the best things are free, yet overlooked in the ultimate search for self-gratification, knowing that paying for things will solve your problems. You couldn't be further from the truth. If you feel this way, then pay me a monthly fee for my signals and you'll feel much better. I guarantee you that. So again, the point being that there are other great websites out there, online gurus and signal services that do charge a monthly fee, and they claim some they claim some big results and fantastic results and things like that. Guys, it's simply not true. For the most part, I'm not saying it's all false or fake, but a lot of these people on the websites are professional marketers, and the results are not as they seem to be. So again, guys, my signals have always been free, and if you are currently a subscriber or you're on my VIP list getting the free signals, this will always be free, okay? In the future, even though for some of you, you may be getting my bare bones free signals, but that's okay. You're still going to get all my signals with the entries, stop losses, and take profit levels, and you're going to be a successful trader. So that's the last thing I want to say about that, guys. Free is not always doesn't mean cheap or a lousy service, okay? Now, it's my turn again to give you more advice. Look, I've been trading for a long time. I've made a lot of mistakes trading, just like many of you. I'm giving you my best advice now, just as my older successful businessman friend did for me years ago, okay? So I'm going to continue on that thought. I'm trying to give you the best advice possible. Please listen to me and save yourself a lot of wasted time, money, and energy trying to prove that you know better, that you'll figure out the Forex game on your own one day. Forex success can come to you right away, not later. I want you to read this because this is really important. Why your time is money and how to stop wasting both, because it's exactly what you're doing when you don't follow my instructions properly, or you're just watching my YouTube channel because you like hearing my voice, or for whatever reason. But I'm giving you a serious chance to be successful in Forex trading, and I truly believe that some of you are not, because of the reasons I just talked about. So now, to be successful, you may think you're going to be successful on your own. It may happen one day, but more likely it won't, unless you're a masochist and you want to keep doing the same thing over and over again. So here's my friend. Take a look, guys, and you should all know who he is. He is Albert Einstein, very famous person, okay? And he came up with the definition of insanity. The definition is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. These words are usually credited to this famous person, the genius Albert Einstein. So if you've been doing the same thing over and over again, guys, looking at other websites, trying your different strategies, trying to figure out something else, following my signals, but still taking signals on your own, thinking that you're going to double your money or triple your money because you're really greedy in that, guys, none of that's going to work. Now, I want to tell you one thing. I've lost a few trader friends over the years because for whatever reason, they didn't follow my advice and ended up trading recklessly, losing a lot of money. I don't want that. I don't want you to end up in that same situation. Okay, so that's really from my heart, guys. Okay, I want you to change the way you trade Forex. If you're following my signals and not really following all my instructions, and you're taking other trades on your own, and perhaps you spend a couple of days looking at my trade signals, maybe a couple of days not opening up your computer or whatever, guys. That's not the way to trade. That's not the way you're going to make money. You've got to dedicate a little bit of time to trading Forex, even if it's only 20 minutes a day. And that's all it takes, guys. All you have to do is place the trade, place your stop loss, and place a first take profit level on your first position, guys. Just follow my instructions. You'll be okay. So no more excuses. If I've made any sense, then you owe it to yourself to do something today that changes the way you trade Forex. Stop making any more excuses, do the right thing, and move forward. Okay, so that's the end of this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you got something for it. And I mean, I'm a successful trader. I've made quite a bit of money this year. My account's up. My account's up, and I'm really happy with it. And I want to make sure that you understand what I'm saying. I'm giving you good advice. So if you want to receive my free trade signals, send me your email address. Okay, you've got to send me your email address, and I'll put you on my VIP list here. You've got still a few more weeks to do that, because at some point soon I'm going to be charging for my signals. Okay, but send your email and your name. Tell me that you want to receive the signals right here to mine. It's mskyj007@gmail.com. Again, my address is mskyj007@gmail.com. There's nothing to buy. There are no credit cards you have to send me. Nothing. Is absolutely free. Okay, and that's it. This is me again. I want to say cheers from Canada. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like and the comment button below the hit the subscribe and the bell below the video. Send me any comment that you want. If you benefited from this video, guys, send me a comment and I'll send you a response. So again, take care. I hope to keep my winning trades going, and we'll be doing that in the next weeks. So I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye for now.